How'd you do it, Scott?
Do what?
The card trick?
Seriously?
Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to Watch Mojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest MCU movies.
It's good to meet you, Dr. Banner. Your work on anti-electron collisions is unparalleled, and I'm a huge fan of the way you lose control and turn into an enormous green rage monster.
I'm Peter, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're using your made-up names. I'm Spider-Man then.
Look how it thinks it's so cool. It's not cool to get help. Walk by yourself, you little gargoyle.
For this list, we are going over the most hilarious films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. While nearly every film in the franchise is funny to some degree, these are the funniest. So, which MCU film do you laugh at the most? Let us know in the comments. All right, let's get into it. Number 10, Iron Man.
3, 2, 1.
The first entry into the MCU is also still one of its funniest. The movie introduced us to Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark, who manages to be one of the most charismatic and witty characters in movie history.
What's going on here?
Let's face it, this is not the worst thing you've caught me doing.
The cast surrounding him is also hilarious, and they play off him brilliantly. Since much of the script was improvised, that lends the humor a naturalistic feel too. All in all, Iron Man set the bar for the MCU films that followed it, both in real life and for the rest of our list.
What am I supposed to tell the press?
Training exercise, isn't that the usual BS?
It's not that simple. An unfortunate training exercise involving an F-22 Raptor occurred yesterday.
Number 9, The Avengers. The MCU's first big crossover event raised the bar for the franchise, not only for the stakes in action, but also creating new and exciting opportunities for comedy.
You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Shakespeare in the Park?
Doth mother know you weareth her drapes?
Bringing the heroes of the franchise's first phase together allows all their distinct personalities to bounce off each other in new and hilarious ways. The witty banter and pop culture references fly as fast and free as the action throughout the movie.
Raised to Mrs. Mouse, ship to topsails. That man is playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
Even staples of the franchise that would normally be serious, such as the post-credits scene and the defeat of the main villain, have an element of humor added to them.
And I will not be bullied by that.
Puny God.
Number 8, Avengers Infinity War.
What exactly is it that they do?
Kick names, take ass.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, just get over here, please.
If our previous entry set the bar for characters interacting in funny ways, Infinity War shattered it. The disparate parts of the MCU came together in one huge, unprecedented crossover. The action is stellar, and the comedic matchups are ones we didn't know we wanted.
By the way, this is a friend of mine, Tree.
I am Groot!
I am Steve Rogers.
The movie's comedy is balanced out by some of the most heartbreaking tragedies in the whole MCU. So had the ending not been a major downer, Infinity War might have ranked higher on our list. Drax's famous question alone might be one of the funniest things ever said in the whole MCU.
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Number 7, SpiderMan Homecoming.
Hey! You're that Spider guy on YouTube, right? Call me Spider-Man! Okay, Spider-Man! Don't flip! Yeah!
Our friendly neighborhood web-slinger's first solo film in the MCU reminded us of something crucial to the character. He's hilarious. Watching the teenage superhero try to balance his occasionally bumbling attempts at heroics with his high school life and all the awkwardness that entails makes for a very funny experience.
Hey, that's gonna dissolve in 2 hours.
No. Come fix this.
2 hours. You deserve that.
I got ice cream in
You
here,
deserve
man.
that. You're a criminal.
Tom Holland has exceptional comedic chemistry with just about everyone in the film, from Tony Stark to his best bud Ned to his suit's AI. And the supporting cast is able to dish out the comedy just as well. It's a teen comedy crossed with a superhero movie. What's not to love?
Like someone will call you.
Oh,
All right?
from your team.
Okay. That's not a hug. I'm just grabbing the door for you. We're not there yet.
Number 6. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I thought you were planned the evening.
Ant-Man might be one of the funniest MCU heroes, and his second film showcases his comedic talents brilliantly. A rollicking heist movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp takes the character's shrinking powers in new and more entertaining directions that make even the action scenes sparkle with humor. The supporting cast is all phenomenally funny too.
I wish I had a suit. I would even like a suit with like minimal powers.
Ant-Man and the Wasp may not be the deepest or most impactful movie, but it's still an all-around fun time. Still, some of its jokes have taken on a new depth with time. Scott's time in house arrest definitely hits different after COVID, for instance.
What's it like out there? Huh? I mean, do people still dance? Are food trucks still a thing?
Number 5. Avengers Endgame.
Master, hey, it's Thor again. You know, the God of Thunder? Listen, buddy, if you don't log off this game immediately, I'm gonna fly over to your house, come down to that basement you're hiding in, rip off your arms, and shove them up your butt!
Yes, Avengers Endgame is a sorrowful depiction of grief and loss, and there are some heartbreaking deaths during the runtime. However, even if that keeps Endgame from making it higher on our list, it speaks to the quality of the film that it manages to do tragedy and include a wacky time travel heist and have both tones be completely consistent with the story. The time travel aspect allows for a ton of great self-referential humor and callback gags.
I can do this all day.
Yeah, I know.
Basically, Endgame is the culmination and finale of the Infinity Saga, and it fires on all cylinders, including comedically, with iconic, meme-worthy lines throughout.
Ugh, Mr. Rogers, I almost forgot that suit did nothing for your ass.
No one asked you to look, Tony.
It's ridiculous.
I think you look great, Cap. As far as I'm concerned, that's America's ass.
Number 4. Ant-Man.
3 years at San Quentin, huh?
You found out.
Baskin-Robbins always finds out.
Scott Lang's first film is even funnier than his second. We're introduced to the sort of reformed thief as he tries to be a good parent while also being tempted to fall back into old habits. Thankfully, he does, since it leads to all manner of comedic hijinks, as well as Scott becoming the shrinking superhero, Ant-Man. Paul Rudd's deadpan comedic delivery is in top form throughout, and characters like Luis really shine as well.
And I'm like, damn, I got all nervous because I keep mad secrets for you, bro. So I asked Ignacio, the badass, tell the stupefied writer chick to tell me, because I'm tight with Ant-Man, that he's looking for him.
Ant-Man is a laugh-out-loud funny superhero heist film that, unlike its hero, stands tall among the comedy giants of the MCU.
That's a messed up looking dog.
Number 3. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
A little 1-inch man saved us.
Well, if he got closer, I'm sure he'd be much larger.
Yeah, that's how eyesight works, you stupid raccoon.
We're getting to the heavyweights now. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is an absolute laugh riot. The lovable rogues of the Guardians develop into a dysfunctional family in this movie, and their interactions are positively priceless. From Baby Groot's constant adorable misunderstandings, to Star-Lord's goofy sense of humor, to the living belly laugh that is Drax, the Guardians never fail to make us laugh.
She just told everyone your deepest, darkest secret!
Their second time saving the galaxy is funny, heartwarming, and action-packed.
What? You look like Mary Poppins.
Is he cool?
Hell yeah, he's cool.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
Still, as hilarious as Guardians 2 is, it's just barely edged out by number 2, Guardians of the Galaxy.
There's another name you might know me by.
Star-Lord.
Who?
Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw.
As funny as it is to see the Guardians become closer, their initial adventure has us in stitches. There's just something hysterical about watching this disparate group of ne'er-do-wells come together to do good and clashing with each other all the while. Each of them is hilarious in their own way. Quill is a pop culture-obsessed doofus. Groot is a physical comedy goldmine. Rocket is sarcastic and caustic in the best way. Drax is Drax. Even the nominal straight-faced Gamora gets to shine with some great misunderstandings.
His people are completely literal. Metaphors are gonna go over his head.
Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it.
I'm gonna die surrounded by the biggest idiots in the galaxy.
Throw in the epic sci-fi setting, amazing soundtrack, and great action, and it's not hard to see why Guardians of the Galaxy is one of the MCU's best and funniest films.
That's a fake laugh. It's real!
Totally fake.
That is the most real, authentic, hysterical laugh of my entire life.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Thor Ragnarok.
Build a statue for me. We will build a big statue for you. With my helmet on, with the big bendy horns. I will tell Father what you did here today. You didn't do it for him.
Thor's third solo film takes everything funny about the Guardians films and turns it up to 11. Thor's quest to save Asgard from his villainous sister takes him to some strange and outrageous places, with a ton of comedy along the way. Nearly every character makes us laugh until our sides hurt. From Thor himself, to Loki, to Hulk, to the unexpected delight that is Korg.
My name is Korg. I'm kind of like the leader in here. I'm made of rocks, as you can see, but don't let that intimidate you. You don't need to be afraid unless you're made of scissors. Just a little rock, paper, scissors joke for you.
People have even criticized Thor Ragnarok for being too funny. Some people don't like their diamond shoes to be too tight, but we see no problem. Number 1 on this list was not difficult to choose, I'm not gonna lie to you. Ragnarok is a very funny, very meme-worthy movie. Anyway, let us know in the comments which lines or moments from the MCU you think are funniest. Or come tell me on Twitter or Instagram at Rebecca Brayton, or on my YouTube channel. See ya!